It's day 3 of our Belizean vacation, and try as I may, I can't seem to sleep past 5 o'clock in the morning. Look, Joe used the earbuds that we got from the plane to make a line so we can hang up the towels to dry, and also to use them as makeshift curtains.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
We're also using the boxes that the bed frame came in to use as window shutters or curtains, and I'm using my camera stand to hang the clothes that we're going to be wearing today. See, I have the suitcases here. We have to keep them closed because of all the dust. Tracy got me this thing from a TikTok shop, I believe, and you're supposed to use it to suck out the venom if insects bite you. So far, I haven't gotten bitten yet, but I'm crossing my fingers, all right? So now I want to tell you guys, I want to do confessionals in this series that I'm doing. So I want to do a confessional to tell you guys about meeting those 2 young men at the Chow San Chinese place yesterday, all right? Because one of them watched my show, but one of them was trying to get in on the mix. So when we went to the restaurant, Tracy was ordering, right? So a young man was sitting at the door, and he looked at me and he said, "I see you on the Bear Pantry Show." And I said, "Oh my goodness, it's so nice to meet you. What's your name?" He said, "My name is Nigel." And I said, "What video were you looking for? What recipe were you looking for when you found me? Because I like to know that for some reason." And he says, "Chicken soup." He remembered too right away, Joe. He said, "How cool," because he's young, because it looks like a lot of the younger Belizeans, they don't know how to cook. It's only the older people, right, that know how to cook. And so I'm like, "Would you like to take a picture with me?" I'm asking. They can just say no, because sometimes some people are shy. And he said yes. So Tracy took the picture with her phone, and I said, "I'll post it on my show." And then another young man was behind the counter, and he said, I was gonna ask. So he came over. His name is Isaiah. I thought that he was like Nigel, that he watches the show, but pretty soon I realized that he didn't, and he's just like, who the hell does Nigel know? But he liked my sister's thing that she wears on her lip. She wears one of those tribal things on her lip, but it's not pierced, okay? It's clip-on. And hey, I'm not mad at Isaiah at all, because now he's a subscriber and a fan. So Tracy and I are walking. We left at 5:45, and we get back at 7:15. We walk 3 miles. Joe didn't start to go with us until day 4. So this is just me and Tracy today, making it around to go back to the house. Now let's go back into another confessional as to how we feel about Belize so far. What are your observations so far about being here in Belize? Do you think if you had to come back and live here, you could live?
Oh yeah.
I know Joe can't tolerate the heat right now, but that's because Joe's been doing a lot of things where he's in the heat.
Yeah.
Like when you guys were building the garage door yesterday, right?
First time I ever sweat so much.
Plus it got really humid because it was gonna rain last night. We didn't know, of course, because we don't have any TVs in here. I don't have any Wi-Fi.
I mean, I'm walking out there and I'm sweating. I gotta.
Well, I didn't sweat like that when I walked with Tracy. Of course, we stopped often.
But I think I'm different. I don't know. I sweat easy.
What did you think about the little restaurant's row? That's what I'm calling it.
But I think about
Where you guys went and picked up the breakfast from.
I mean, it's a nice little area.
It's a nice idea too,
Right,
right?
right.
Put those little
All
shots
those
over
little
there.
what would you call it? Like pop-up restaurant in a sense altogether.
Well, I don't think they're pop-up because they're there permanently.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if they have to have permits, to do it, but I'm sure they do because they're selling to tourists and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Tracy says that Drew likes burritos from this one over here. I forgot the name. I saw the name too on the left. And but Tracy buys stuff from the lady where we got the breakfast from.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy buys from her because she doesn't do the typical breakfast for Tracy. She'll do vegetables and a grilled chicken for Tracy. Whereas the breakfast is fried jack or flour tortilla. They do pancakes too. I've seen pancakes on the menu. And eggs, usually scrambled eggs. They give you cheese. It's a lot of cheese, and more cheese. It's almost like they're Italian. And then refried beans, right? Mm-hmm. Man, I stopped eating beans. Like New Year's Day was the last time I had any type of beans, right? Well, not counting the baked beans that I had the other day for barbecue when I had a tablespoon, but like rice and beans, stewed beans, stuff like that. I haven't eaten that because the beans give me a lot of gas pain. Over here, every breakfast is served with refried beans.
Okay.
Wait, did it used to be like that when you were little?
Right.
Every breakfast was refried beans. Do you remember that?
Nah, not really.
Right? They had it often,
Right,
not
but
every
not
breakfast.
every breakfast.
Right? So when Derek went and bought my breakfast, I said, all I want is eggs. Just give me some eggs. They put eggs, cheese, beans. They did bacon. The bacon wasn't cooked like bacon though.
Yeah,
It was cooked like a ham.
Yeah, they don't dry
They don't crisp it up.
Crisp.
And so I kept like choking on it because I still have that one tooth that the dentist is working on. Thank you God, I've been a good little angel with how I chew over here that I haven't popped out that cement that's in that tooth. Yeah, so it's I'm not feeling the breakfast because I don't like all those heavy things for breakfast. I like a piece of toast with peanut butter or a little bit of oatmeal, right? Or a piece of toast with one egg. That's been my breakfast for months. And that's what I like. So I told you, I said, God, I can't take another flour tortilla. I haven't eaten any fried jack down here, but Joe ate fried jack from Derek's Aunt Dian, and he said it was really, really good. Now, I didn't want to give you guys the impression that I didn't like the food because the food tasted fine. And that lady gave us a lot of food for what it costs. It's just that I'm not used to eating that large volume of food in the morning for breakfast. So I found it very difficult because I couldn't put up half of it. When I got the flour tortilla breakfast, it was 2 large flour tortillas. It came in handy later on in the series, so stay tuned. But for right now, what we were using is this for a fridge. It's an insulated bag that I got from my friend Sarita. It flattens down like this to go in the suitcase, and it opens up pretty big. So we're putting ice and water and mangoes and stuff like that in it. But today, on June the 24th, day 3 of our trip, Tracy and Derek decided it's time to go buy a fridge. Now remember, the house is still under construction, and we were lucky enough to get 2 bedrooms ready for us to use, so we didn't have to pay for an Airbnb. But we knew going in that we would not be able to make our own meals and that we would have to buy all the meals. But today, we're going refrigerator shopping. Let's go. This is the fridge that we bought from Costco a little while ago, right? We paid like $1,100. Here is $3,400 divided by 2 because it's 2 for 1 down here. My sister's shopping for a small fridge for us to use, and then when she leaves, it'll be a garage fridge. They're debating between this one and this one. This one has more freezer space. You can put a couple bags of ice in there. It has less fridge space, but it's just to store leftover food. We're not cooking. This one has less freezer space. See, that's 1 bag of ice. And then more fridge space. So it's between these two, or Derek was looking at this one too, right? I didn't look inside this one though. Oh, big freezer space. But look at the difference in the price. Now we're visiting one of Derek's cousins, and on our way out we're checking out his garage door because Joe, Derek, and Derek's cousin's husband are trying to install the garage door with the use of YouTube videos, and it was good for them to see how certain parts work on this door. Now let's go to Aunt Merlene's. They're eating lunch at Aunt Merlene. We didn't even tell her we were coming, and she had it ready. Look, we're fast on her grilled bread, see? A lot of grilled bread you just make. Split peas, white rice, and stewed chicken.
How much is the peas?
Remember when we were leaving LAX, I told you that one of Derek's cousin and his family was sitting behind us and they traveled with us on the same plane? Well, this is their home. Now let's go see Uncle Roger again.
You want the cake?
Oh, Roger, with a record, and it is recording, don't stop it. Rajan said you're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Just like we're looking.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Do it again.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Do it again.
Hold on.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
One more time.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
They're going to watch it right now.
And tomorrow, I guess what happened? Remember, phone or bathroom not to work tomorrow. The man have to finish today in bathroom.
It's here we can use it at night, just during the day.
That's what he said?
I don't know.
Alright, make up film.
Well, they just touch of work, and I didn't take out the whole time, you know? That's just work. It's got to lock up, we don't want
they have frosting and a marshmallow frosting.
I got
Oh, she piped that? So
she got a little
consistency.
lemon taste. Cause she put lemon in it. Just sweet.
Okay. So,
You can taste the.
yeah, I'm gonna taste that. No, the next question: does she ever do the buttercream, or that hard
Yeah,
to do
I
that?
do buttercream.
You do it too?
Yeah,
Okay.
but all the others I do them.
Okay. You know hard to do buttercream long like when hot?
No.
Uh-huh.
When it's wet, when it's raining, you have
Oh.
to dry.
Okay.
So,
When you do buttercream, does you have to put it back and forth in the fridge?
yeah. No, not in the fridge.
No?
She
Okay.
do it, she put that coat first, make that dry, put the fan and then make it dry properly,
Okay.
and then put the next one again.
Okay, and then
But
it's still.
Once a whole, that's it.
But
So
people
you not
prefer
separate?
this,
No.
But people prefer this kind.
Yeah. This,
And then what-
this and the caramel.
What she does for this marshmallow thing, she melt marshmallow?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
I can't imagine the consistency of marshmallows. I do more the butter one, but not this on my umbrella.
And then I know sometime with the egg, you asked me something before, like what you do with the white or what you do with the yellow? Which
With
part?
With the yolk. Both
With
of
the
them,
yolk, because you use a lot of the white.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
Not
so
not
with
the
the-
yolk, it throw it.
With the yolk, you can make bread pudding.
I know. I'm telling you that kind of mind. Tell me.
Yeah, because you could put a lot of the yolk and then one whole egg.
Yeah.
Make bread pudding,
Over
yeah.
there.
This young man, Oscar Jr., is Derek's cousin. His mom, Janine, is Derek's first cousin. He won cross-country race for Belize back in 2023, I believe. Joe interviewed him for Joe's channel, which is called Hello People Joe here for the new people. So go over to Joe's page and check out the videos that he's posting about the trip, okay? Now, Tracy is also posting videos, and her page is My Life on the Hill. So I'm showing you Oscar because I want to show you his trophies. Look at all these beautiful trophies, guys. This young man has won so much throughout his lifetime as a cyclist, and I hope that he continues with this career. You guys know we love this sport because my dad was a cyclist and he also represented Belize in the Olympics in 1968. So Oscar's parents, Oscar Sr. and Janine, are tagging along with us to a restaurant called Guava Limb. It's located in Cayo where they live, and we're gonna go eat some fancy food. I don't know why I don't have any footage of this food. I think I only have like the salmon that my sister got because it was so darn expensive. And I remember eating some type of like chicken nuggets, like buffalo chicken nuggets with fries, and it was a large amount and very good. And I think Joe had the shrimp. After leaving the restaurant, we're following Oscar Sr. and Janine because they're going to guide us to meet one of my subscribers, Dian Madrid. You guys probably see her in my live events all the time and speaking up in the comments section. Diane lives in this town and we're going to go meet her at her mom's house, okay? We don't know how to find it on our own, so we're following Janine and Oscar, who knows the area well, of course. So let's meet Diane.
Hello, hello. How you doing?
Hi, what's your name?
Hey, big boy.
Alfred. I'm Barbara. Nice to meet you, baby. So how you doing? How your mommy? Alright. Yeah? Cool. Take a picture of me and Diane. We will come back again one other day because my brother family come. Help me find because we may never find. Oh, okay. Take a picture, baby.
Alright.
I can make sure I get it.
I got it.
I can make sure. Look at take off the glasses. I'll put another one. I always forget to take off the sunglasses, man. Yeah, I want to do the interview. Got it? Alright. I want to do the interview when next Tuesday for my sister's birthday. You know, make one bread pudding for the interview. After we met Diane, we followed Oscar and Janine around Cayo for them to show us the different areas.
This is the Barepantryshow.